Hello, Stewart Baillie, School of Motoring again here. We're going to show you today, this is still Module 2, parking, how to get into a reverse into a parking bay. It's much more fuel efficient to reverse into your parking bay rather than nose it in. As two reasons is, well, one is it's more efficient, your engine's warm when you arrive. So as you drive in, if you nose it in first, well, fine, that's fine, you'll get into your parking bay, but when you come back later on when your engine's cold, you'll be slowly reversing out and into a main highway maybe, or certainly the car park roadway, and it'll be difficult to reverse out, and your stop start, and of course your engine's cold, so you're using more fuel. Whereas if you arrive and reverse into your parking bay, if you reverse in when you arrive, your engine's warm, and you're going to use less fuel as you're reversing in, and it's much safer when you move away because your front end is facing out. So I'll show you how to do that. I'll check it's out of gear, and clutch down, foot brake on, start the car into first gear, and I'm looking over my left shoulder, just making sure, because I am in a parking area here, looking over both sides, and a little indication just for the man across the road that I'm moving off. There's the bay on the left here coming up. I'll check the mirrors to the left, and I'll just signal to all the pedestrians that I'm going to go into that bay. I'm going to pull up alongside the bay that I want to go into, so I get my passenger door window here, at front passenger door window, level with the bay that I'm wanting to reverse into. At this point, I'm going to turn full lock across the roadway on the right. So no signal, but looking over the shoulder, making sure it's clear on the right, and I start moving the car and turn it full lock to the right. In the left-hand mirror, as I'm turning and looking around at the same time, I'm looking for, in the left-hand mirror, the car that was in front of me on the left there, just on that side, the one that's parked on that left-hand side, to appear in this mirror over here on the left-hand side. I see it appearing now, the back end of it. I now straighten the car up as soon as I see that in that mirror. Once I've got that angle, that's my angle. If I look behind me now, I'll be able to see that I've got the parking bay directly behind me. I'll reverse straight back initially, and I'm watching for the black car on the left-hand side here, in my mirror here, and over my shoulder. I go straight back until the back end of my car, it looks as if it's nearly level with the back end of the other car. Looking around the other side as well to check my clearances that side. I now start steering round and into the gap, into the space that I was trying to get into. So I'm bringing the steering round nice and gently, and I keep the car very, very slow. As I'm coming round, I can adjust my position by steering back again, and that's just straightening the steering up so I can take it closer to the blue car on the other side, and then straighten it back round again. There's a blue car on the other side, I don't think I told you that. And now we're just straightening it up with the cars either side, straightening the car up nicely, and then just taking it straight back. You've got to watch the movement of the car, keeping it very slow as you're moving back. And then I'll stop when I get my front mirror, my driver's mirror on the right hand side, just underneath the door mirror. You want to have the back wheel of that car sitting underneath my door mirror, and that's my stopping position. And of course just being aware of the curb behind, if there is a curb behind, and stopping. Okay, so I hope you got the gist of that, and I'll stop at that. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll switch off the engine there, and I hope that helped you with your reverse parking bay manoeuvre. Okay, thanks. Hello, Stewart Baillie, School of Motoring again. This time you can't see me, I know. I've got the camera in a position that you can see when doing this parking bay manoeuvre, the positioning of the car in the mirror as you turn across the road. So hopefully I'll be able to show you that. I'm just going to move off. and I've put through my shoulders. I'm trying to get forward here. And I'll be coming up alongside the bay very soon, keeping close to it. Stopping with my front passenger door level with the bay I want to go into. Now turn full lock, having moved my shoulder to the right. As I'm coming around, I'm looking in my mirror and I want to just see the black car on the left hand side there coming into the mirror. I see it coming into the mirror now, it's into my mirror now. I now straighten the steering up, secure the car with the handbrake into reverse, looking over my shoulders, looking behind, making sure there's nobody walking behind me. Reverse straight back for a little bit, so I'll get the back end of the car nearly level with the black car on the right hand side. It's nearly coming level now, so now turn full lock or gently round. It doesn't have to be full lock, it can be enough. It takes it round into the parking bay. Watching on the other side as well, of course. You can't see that, but I'm watching this side. And it's coming round nice and nicely into position, bringing it round the black car. Now it's nearly straight, so now take the steering off and straighten the car up. That side, my side as well. Stop. As I said before, be large for the other car, just my driver's. Okay, so there you can see from a different angle the manoeuvre into a parking bay, showing you not quite exactly the same as the mirror position, but as near as we can get with the camera systems we've got, and that shows you how to do it. Okay, thank you. Bye. Hello, it's Stewart Baillie, School of Motoring again. I'm going to show you this time reversing into a parking bay. You're only going to get the angle from the mirror on the left hand side, but it'll give you an idea of how you reverse into a parking bay. So there's 3 bays. I'm going to take the centre bay using only the white lines for the bays to reverse in. So I'm going to move forward, looking over my shoulders, and I'm moving forward. I'll pull the car in alongside the bay, passenger door level with the bay. There it's level now. I'm now going to turn full lock across the driveway, looking over the shoulder on the right to make sure it's clear. Bring it round, and I'll bring it round until I can see the, and I have to lift my shoulders up to do this, and I'm looking in the mirror to see the white line markings to appear in my mirror. There they are now, just appearing in the mirror down on the ground, and I'm going to straighten up at that. Now then I can see that T of that white line mark. Looking behind me and over the shoulder, I'm going to turn full lock round and into the lines. Bring it round the lines, nice and gently, watching the car on the other side and see the symbol waiting to come out. Aware of that. Yeah, reverse it. Reversing in, staying in his car, so that's fine. That's it, nice and gently. And now straightening the steering up with the white lines, and going straight back in position. Nicely and straight.